In the whirlwind of Taylor Swift's life, where love and heartbreak often intertwine, a new layer of uncertainty has emerged in her relationship with Travis Kelce. Despite the glitz and glamour that surrounds them, Taylor has found herself grappling with suspicions that Travis might still be in contact with his ex-girlfriend. It's a situation that has stirred a mix of emotions within her, leading to a confrontation fueled by anxiety, frustration, and a fierce desire for clarity. Sitting in her living room, surrounded by the trappings of her success, Taylor felt a storm brewing inside her. "I can't shake the feeling," she confessed, her voice steady, but laced with tension. "There's something off, and I need to address it." The emotional weight of her suspicions hung heavy in the air, a reminder that even amidst love and excitement, insecurity can seep in and threaten to unravel a relationship. The moments that had once been filled with laughter and connection now felt tinged with doubt. Taylor recalled instances where Travis's phone would light up with messages, and he would quickly glance away. "It's the little things that start to build up," she said, her brow furrowing in contemplation. "I trust him, but I can't help but wonder if he's still reaching out to her." The thought gnawed at her, pushing her to confront the issue head-on rather than letting it fester beneath the surface. In her characteristic fashion, Taylor decided to confront Travis directly. "Listen, I need to talk to you about something that's been bothering me," she said, her voice steady as they sat down together. The intensity of her gaze met his, and she could see a flicker of concern in his eyes. "It's about your ex. I can't shake the feeling that there's still something going on." The words hung in the air, charged with emotion, and the atmosphere shifted dramatically. Travis, taken aback, felt a rush of defensiveness. "What? Are you serious?" he shot back, his voice rising slightly. "I'm committed to you, Taylor. You know that." But Taylor could sense the tension in his response, the way he shifted in his seat, as if the very mention of his ex caused an internal struggle. "I know you're committed, but I can't ignore the signs," she replied, her frustration boiling beneath the surface. "I deserve honesty, especially when it comes to something like this." The conversation escalated as both of them dug their heels in. Taylor felt her heart race, a combination of anger and vulnerability flooding her senses. "I'm not asking for much," she asserted. "All I want is transparency. If there's nothing going on, then prove it to me." The challenge hung heavy in the air, and the tension between them crackled like electricity. Travis, feeling cornered, struggled to articulate his feelings. "You're reading too much into this." "I'm not her, and I'm not going back," he fired back, frustration evident in his tone. But for Taylor, the doubts lingered. "I need assurance," she insisted, her voice unwavering. "You can't just brush this off. I've been through this before, and I won't let it happen again." The fierceness in her words reflected her past experiences, the scars that had shaped her approach to love and trust. She wasn't about to let her guard down without a fight, not when her heart was on the line. As the argument unfolded, Taylor felt a surge of emotion. "I've given you my all," she said, her voice cracking slightly. "I've opened up my life to you, and I need to know that you're not keeping any secrets." The vulnerability in her words struck a chord, and for a moment, the anger dissipated, replaced by a palpable sense of longing for understanding and connection. Travis softened, sensing the depth of her feelings. "I'm not hiding anything from you," he replied, the defensiveness waning. "You mean too much to me for that." The sincerity in his voice began to break through the tension, and Taylor felt a flicker of hope. "Then let's move past this," she urged, her tone shifting to one of determination. "I want to build a future together, but I can't do that if I'm constantly looking over my shoulder." In that moment, the argument transformed from a confrontation into a conversation, a raw exchange of emotions that laid bare their vulnerabilities. Taylor's fierce determination to protect her heart met Travis's commitment to proving his loyalty. "I care about you, and I want to show you that," he said, his eyes locking onto hers. "Let's put this behind us and focus on what we're building together." As they navigated the complexities of their emotions, Taylor felt a weight lift. "I want to trust you," she admitted, her voice softer now. "But I need you to meet me halfway." The willingness to compromise hung in the air, a promise that they could work through their issues together. The conversation marked a turning point in their relationship, a testament to the strength of their bond even in the face of uncertainty. In the days that followed, both Taylor and Travis committed to rebuilding the trust that had been shaken. They found solace in open communication, sharing their fears and desires with one another. "I refuse to let past experiences dictate our future," Taylor declared, her fierce spirit shining through. "We're stronger than that." As they moved forward, the shadows of doubt began to fade, replaced by a renewed sense of commitment and understanding. Taylor knew that love required vulnerability and courage, and she was ready to embrace it. Together, they would forge a path that honored their connection, one built on honesty, loyalty, and the fierce determination to overcome the challenges that lay ahead.